All green lights, everything's a go. Money on the table, count it real slow. Pull up that rose, twist up that Cali Dro. When you hustle hard, no matter what is hitting for. Now go.
What it do, son doolers? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now this video, I'm going to make it short. It's basically about the Memphis Grizzlies coming into the Los Angeles Clippers Stadium and beating them 103-93. Now I just want to say this. The Clippers, they are one-dimensional for the most part because I feel like really they only have one person who can take over the game and dominate, and that's Chris Paul. If Chris Paul is not going, it seemed like them other guys just can't find their own shot, except for Jamal Crawford. He's probably the only person on the team that can find his own shot. But them other guys, they're just, you know, I was overrating this team. You know, I felt like this team, they got a deep bench, but that don't mean just because they have a deep bench that they're going to produce. You know, everybody's not going to produce. You have Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, who really was absent this game, really didn't do too much. You know, it's just crazy because them, you know, even though Blake Griffin got hurt, and I don't know what's going to happen with him next game, he probably will play, but he won't be 100%. But those two guys was getting bullied and beat down by Marc Gasol and Zach Randolph on both ends of the floor. I mean, those two guys, Marc Gasol and Zach Randolph, was just looking like some superstars. Like, basically just making, they were the old veterans, and DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin are the younger puppies, you know, still learning their game. And, you know, I feel like if they continue to pound the ball inside, and plus with the, you know, Conley doing this thing, and Tayshaun Prince, who found his groove tonight shooting threes, and, you know, just all them other guys like Quincy Pondexter or even Jared Bayless, just all them other guys, if they keep their rhythm going, oh, Memphis Grizzlies will be moving on to the next round because the Clippers, man, they just look terrible. They look pathetic in the half-court offense. It's basically a one-man show with Chris Paul pretty much for the most part. And I don't know what's going to happen with this team. I mean, the dude scored 35 points, 11 to 24. Nobody else on that team got in double digits except for Jamal Crawford. So basically, it was the Chris Paul and Jamal Crawford show. And it wasn't even his Jamal Crawford show because he didn't come in till like, I mean, he didn't start doing good until like later in the game. This team is just terrible. Now I'm not gonna say they're terrible, but they're just not that great. Like people, you know, have them looking, you know. And like I said, if you take away the lobs and the alley oops and stuff like that, they're just an average team. I mean, really, like Blake and DeAndre Jordan, they don't give you too much. They just don't. And them big guys on Memphis, they just proved it. And that's why I think Memphis is going to go home and they're going to win this game. It's going to be a dogfight, but I feel like they're going to go home and win this game just because of them simple reasons. The Los Angeles Clippers, they don't have, it's like that offense just don't click well. If Chris Paul is clicking and nobody else is clicking, then it's over. It is over. It just showed it tonight. Yes, he had 35 points. You know, he only had 4 assists. So that right there just lets you know that he just had to take over the game because nobody else was stepping up, making shots at all. The center and power forward was just looking pathetic, and that's just what's going to happen. But anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies shot 43% from the field, 30% from the three-point line, 78% from the free throw line, 42 rebounds, 7 turnovers. That's great. 46 points in the paint, 5 fast break points. Clippers shot 44% from the field, 35% from the three-point line, 76% from the free throw line, 40 rebounds, 19 assists, 13 turnovers, 48 points in the paint, 18 fast break points. All I want to know is, guys, do you think that the Memphis Grizzlies will wrap this series up once they go back home? Yes, I think they do. You guys tell me, what do you think? Do you think the Clippers are going to force a Game 7? Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook. Check out my previous videos. Comment, subscribe, favorite. You know what to do, man. Do all that good shit, man. Deuces. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Zach Randolph scored 10 of his 25 points in the fourth quarter, and Mike Conley, he added 20 points, which he was taking advantage of the paint throughout the most of the game. And also Marc Gasol, I think he had 20 points as also, and I think he had 11 rebounds. No, either Zach Randolph, the one that had a double-double. Marc Gasol, I believe, had 20 points. Anyway, I'm out.
And remember, guys and girls, make sure you click the subscribe button, watch the previous videos, and like the videos.